like to introduce our next presenter. Some know him as Mr. Benchwarmer. Some know him as Brian Wallos. I call him just a friend. Brian.
The screen.
And while we're getting the screen going,
first thing I want to thank all the guys that are up here because they all support my product, and I've known them many years. Just a little bit. I was gonna wear a suit and tie today, but then I actually took it off because I'm one of you guys. I've been in this business since '86. I was at the National in '86. I was at the '89 500 Home Run Club show when Mickey Mantle was $10 an autograph. I went through the '89 FF Billy Rickman card. How far does everyone go back in this business? And one of my biggest scores was off of Bo Jackson rookie cards. I made $30,000, buying 2,000 from the $2 and selling them for 15. So I'm not just the girly card guy. I'm a collectible dealer, and that's what I think all you guys are. If there's a collectible, you can't just say I'm only in this. You got to diversify. Bottom line, and what we built with Benchwarmer, I guess we're having a little, I just want to make sure, because one of the common questions that I get from, what's the music going? Well, a lot of you guys always wanted to come to a Benchwarmer party, so I got it. Anyway, I can keep talking in the dark. I can talk all night about this. She'll get me hooked up, I'm sure. I'm on PowerPoint.
You're fine, you got your problem.
Oh, okay. Well, first I want to thank all my existing customers that are in this room, and there's a lot of them, and I do appreciate that. We had a great, Kevin's first opening line for this industry was Goodyear. I had a great year. My sales were up 40%, and we sold out of every product. And that's a good thing, because at the beginning, when I started this 10 years ago, I got 10 years of my life into this, all my money, it's all my business. I own 100%, you're talking to the decision maker. You can ask me anything. Just like my friend Brian Gray, who helps me distribute the product, he's believed in me, I gotta thank him. He's the smartest guy in this business. But after my last presentation last year, I got a lot of compliments. But my friend, another good friend of mine, another Brian, said to me, "Why are you so defiant? You seem pissed off." And I said, I am kind of pissed off because of the things I'm hearing when, I put my life into this business, I'm trying to build it, and, I'll hear things like a guy who I've known for 25 years in this business. I've never had a job. I've always been a collectibles dealer. Benchwarmer was financed with Beanie Babies. Okay, I sold $30 million worth of Beanie Babies in 4 years. I'm not saying that to impress you. I'm saying it because I saw an opportunity and I went for it. And Beanie Babies is a once-a-century craze. When Yu-Gi-Oh came out, I didn't get in on that. I was doing this and I was losing money for 6 years. I have good friends who made millions of dollars on Yu-Gi-Oh. And I said, I'm not gonna move away this time. I'm gonna stick it. And I stuck it. I lost money for 6 years, and now in the 10th year, we're starting to do well. And I want to tell you guys that there is money to be made here. The guys in this room that do sell my product are making money. And the thing about Benchwarmer is that you don't get that gigantic hit if you buy a case for $900, where you might get that $5,000 or $10,000 card, but you also don't bust. No one will ever open a $900 case of Benchwarmer and get back $200. That's impossible. I'm checking every box. Our collation is right on. I worked myself so hard last year that I actually ended up in the hospital with a pneumonia. I was burning it, and I love it. So I'm not complaining about my life. But here's some things that I've heard that are just ridiculous. One of my good friends says to me, I says, "Hey, how come you're not selling my product?" And he says, "Well, I'm across from a school." All right. So I want to debate that issue because my job is to find out why every dealer in this room doesn't at least try this product. Is it because it's girls? Is it because you think you're selling sex? I mean, because if it's about the kids, We lost the kids, okay? ABC did a whole thing on this. We all know this is not a kid's business anymore. This is adults. And, you know, if it's about angry mothers, there's a way to deal with everything. Because what bothers me the most is that I'm getting collectors emailing me saying they can't find my product for 200 miles. So where do I send them? You know, you guys, we're trying to elevate the business. I'm not going anywhere. I mean, I'm selling enough of this product we're growing in a declining industry. You know, my sales were up 40% in 2012. They're going to be up at least 50% this year. We're selling out of every product. So who's buying this product? A question that I often get is, it's a two-part question, because if someone says to me, who buys these cards? Well, if they're one of you guys, it's a different question than if it's just someone in LA where I live who says, who buys these cards? Because then I'll say to them, well, do you understand who would buy a sports card? Who would want a Michael Jordan signed swatch? And a lot of times they don't understand that. They don't understand what any of us do. So at least you guys understand that concept. So what I need to explain is that these girls, like Carmen Electra, who's our big celebrity, she has fans just like any athlete. And her fans want a collectible. What is there to buy? I'd like to show you some stuff. I don't know why this isn't working. Are we fixing my...
Working on it.
Okay. So, the other good thing about Benchwarmer, we control all the content. So, we shot Carmen Electra. Everyone knows Carmen Electra here, right? Okay. She has a lot of fans. We shot her holding a football. Now, it's tongue-in-cheek. Football never was in a game. It wasn't a Super Bowl ball. But the bottom line is that football in her hand was cut up and made into a prop card. Certain versions of them were signed. That's a true collectible. That's a real keepsake. If a guy loves Carmen Electra, he wants that item. Bottom line is that where a guy's going to get it. Now on eBay, some of our stuff sells for a lot of money. I have to thank eBay for being there because it's the only price guide that we really have. When a Benchwarmer card sells for $500, I want to make sure that everyone in this room understands what's going on. There's this enormous secondary market that I built from scratch, brick by brick. It's 10 years where now a rare card like a Sarah Underwood or Carmen Electra or Tori Wilson, who's Alex Rodriguez's girlfriend, by the way. And like I said last year, her Benchwarmer cards pound for pound, if you went are worth more than his pound for pound. They really are. Because of the insert, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, listen, I was in this business back then when I remember I was an 88 account Upper Deck. And it was just the 700 cards, the base cards. And I think the hobby was different back then. It was purely. Now it's gambling. It really is gambling. I mean, I tell people, when I try to explain Benchwarmer quick to someone like in LA who doesn't understand it, I say, this is a mini casino. Because the girls might say, oh, well, I sold one of my cards sell for $200. Why am I getting so little? I'm like, I'm not selling your card singly. Your cards are a inducement for someone to bust more product, just like every other product here. So it's hard. I'm a little bit. I can see my presentation. Okay. So I thanked all my regular customers. Now let's talk about the gift box that we're giving out here. Can you open up some of those? I'm very proud of this year's gift box. I put a lot of time in the last week into this gift box. Every gift box has 5 exclusive Summit stamp cards. I just want Candace to open one. Because last year we gave the gift box out for free to everybody because I wanted you guys to try it. This year, I had a lot of advice from people I trust in this industry. And I said, no, don't give it out for free. Make them buy it. And what we're doing is we're taking the orders for the Vegas Baby product, which Vegas Baby was, this is what I love about this, because the creative is great. Last year we decided we're going to do an exclusive product for the Summit. We only did 99 cases. Obviously we sold out 99 cases. That's even ridiculously low for us. In every box you get 5 cards, including a 1-of-1 signed card. Plus, we made this triple signed card, 3 different, which I got done in a week, signed by 3 models, and one is, this is Brandy. Brandy Roderick, everyone knows. She was here yesterday. She's on the Celebrity Apprentice. She has fans. That's what I'm trying to do. And by getting bigger name girls, it's going to be a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's going to bring us in more money. It's going to allow us to hire bigger name models and then sell more cards. So we're growing. I mean, things are great. I need to figure out why a higher percentage of deals in this room are not carrying the card. Now, here's another thing I find out. One distributor, who's one of my best friends for 25 years, his company forgets to solicit my product. I don't know, I know they can move 20 cases. The last order was one on my house product. I'm not going to mention any names. Another guy, believe it or not, a big distributor in this business, and most of the distributors carry it. These are things that piss me off. He said that he has a minister that works there, so he can't, I mean, he's a distributor. If he's got customers looking for it, why would he not at least offer it? And another guy says to me, they're a family store. Okay, well, a lot's changed in the last 10 years. I don't want to get into all these disgraced athletes, but there's a lot of things that are worse for kids. If there are kids, if anyone here is running a totally kids store like a Toys R Us, okay, that's fine. I don't think anyone here, I don't know if anyone here would say that their percentage of, what percentage of anyone's business is more than 20% children? I need to know this. Can someone tell me they have a store that the majority of their business is children at this point in this business? Because what I forgot which distributor said it. It was Peach. It's not kids. So if we're selling a nostalgic thing, if a guy's got money, why wouldn't he buy this? These girls are pop culture icons now. They're coming up. Just like Leaf's Pop Century guy. He's got Jennifer Lopez. Obviously, I can't afford Jennifer Lopez in Benchwarmer, but maybe someday. So my goal is to try to figure out how to get more of you collectors. Still not working, huh? Okay, I wanted to show you anything on this PowerPoint you can see in my booth. I wanted to show you guys my gold edition because it's like my Maybach product. Super premium. I mean, we've been doing things now that are just that rival any other card company, but it's girls. What difference does it make? What difference does it make if it's Pamela Anderson, or Carmen Electra, or Britney Spears, or Alex Rodriguez, or Michael Jordan? Collectors collect. You can't judge anybody's collectible. And that's what I hear is going on here. I mean, people are making decisions for their customers. And that's why we're dying. I mean, I know this business. I remember when I was a kid in 1986, I'm running around the national. In '89, this became a $2 billion industry overall. It's shrinking. We've got to do something. Now, I'm not saying Benchwarmer is going to save the whole industry, but the point is that it's a mindset of diversification. Let's see here. I wanted to tell you guys our Hot for Teacher product just sold out. Now eBay, I want to make sure that everyone knows what's going on here. There's this vibrant secondary market that I built slowly and carefully, where when a one-of-one Benchwarmer card of a hot girl, a popular girl, like a Carmen Electra one-of-one, there's a guy up there who has a zipper card. We do our own photo shoots. So we control the item. So I don't have to go and buy a Carmen Electra outfit in the secondary market and make a card of it. I'm taking it from my own shoot. So we took the zipper off of her Daisy Duke cards and made that into a beautiful one-on-one sign. Right now it's on eBay. Guys asking $2,500 for it. He pulled it out of the pack. That's music to my ears to see that. Maybe he'll get $2,500, maybe he won't. Another zipper sold, the highest zipper that ever sold was $1,000. That's real collectibles, because now whoever gets that card, that's a true collectible keepsake. It's a moment in time. It's a, what do you call it? A moment in time. What was your argument about the magazine argument not leading the league?
Well, it's history. I mean, it's a snapshot of some piece of pop culture.
Pop culture is the key.
Pop culture or your customers.
And we had Betty Page. We had Betty Page before she died. She was 85 years old. She couldn't even sign 20 cards in a sitting. And they actually owed me 2 before she died, and I attended the funeral. Those cards self-accept. We have actual Betty Page signed Benchwarmer cards that came out in our '86 product. That's a real collectible. 96, sorry. 2006. Yeah. But I have a screen here which has some cards that sold for ridiculous money that even surprised me. So this Sarah Underwood one-of-one kiss from the Volt product, which I want to get to this because this is the reason why Benchwarmer never has to dump.
Tell me who Sarah Underwood is.
Sarah Underwood is a Playmate of the Year from 2007, and she was a host of a show that was very popular among geeky, nerdy guys on G4, which is the gamer network, and she's very beautiful, and she's got a good personality. And I noticed that she's been a Benchwarmer since 2007. Her cards have gone ballistic on eBay. So this one-of-one Kiss card went for $530. Does that amaze anybody that a card of a girl would go for that kind of money? Because let me just see a show of hands who's buying our product and who's not. Okay, that's not bad. I want more of you to at least try it. You know, it's like the thing that these guys weren't really touching on is that when everyone's talking about the hot stuff, it's human nature. It's basic human nature. People want what they can't have, and it's basic economics 101. How many people took economics 101 in college? It's supply and demand. So yeah, so if you're buying 10 cases of a hot product from your distributor, and then they come out with this one like Exquisite or whatever the names are, I don't have time to follow every other manufacturer's product because I don't really compete with them. I don't see the other manufacturers as competition to me because I'm making more of a novelty product that's for a really loyal core audience. And my audience is loyal. They're loyal collectors. Yes?
1 minute.
Oh.
You're well past.
Okay. Well, I think I said a lot. One thing I wanted to say is that we shipped the holiday Christmas themed product, which is still selling now. That's a testament to that, you know, it's not just a seasonal item. We talked about the real. Now here's something that I'm very passionate about. I don't know how you guys feel about stickers. Benchwarmer has never done an autograph sticker. So yes, you know, I saw someone got a Michael Jordan sticker in one of their boxes. It's a $500 card because it's Michael Jordan, I get it. If someone's a collector of this product, I don't know why anyone would want a sticker. I've kind of vowed, I hope I can keep to the vow, no stickers. The girl, it's all on par, and that's a ton more work for me. There's also no dumping, because we came up with this product called Fall, which is our best seller, which would be a great starter item for all you guys. Because what it is it's an old box with new stuff in it. So it's helping us, instead of backdooring dumping product, we're front dooring it in a new item. I'm going fast, okay. We want to talk about model promotions in your store. If anyone's really gung-ho, that's a way to generate excitement. We would make custom cards for your store. I want to drive home again. There's no leads, there's no committees, there's no bureaucracy. The buck stops with me. Anyone can ask me anything they want here. There's no nudity in this product. Okay, never. There never will be. I'm not a pornographer, okay? I'm selling a product. I'm going to make it sexy, but how much less can I really show? I mean, it's a sexy girl. In fact, we're doing a product called Benchwarmer Studio, which is just headshots. So how could anyone be pissed at that? How could any mother, how is that bad for kids? Just a headshot of a beautiful woman? And that's it. All right, well, thank you very much, guys. I appreciate everything.